What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Timescape, your favorite place for no cap, just yap. I'm Nate.
I'm David, and that's still my favorite saying. No cap, just
It's
yap.
a fun one. I actually stole that from one of my boys. No, it's a fun one. So actually, I wanted to jump right into it. Earlier this week, I enjoy listening to some other anime podcasts. One was called Otakus Anonymous, and Otakus Anonymous was talking about an event that they would be interested in doing. And the event is anime debating and boxing.
Okay.
So I think that'd be really fun.
Like, people boxing each other?
So like two people go and they have two separate arguments where like the example they gave was Naruto's stronger than Goku, right? Which unfortunately not true.
Yeah.
But they were laughing because they were like, well, we all know that Naruto's not stronger than Goku. Kishimoto straight up said that. But if that dude that's arguing for Naruto knocks that dude out,
He's strong,
you know, for the rest of that time, Naruto is stronger. So I think that's a hilarious idea, and I would like to volunteer us for that.
Can we volunteer?
I don't know.
Clip it, send it to him.
I think that'd be hilarious.
What if we have to box? I'm getting my shit
I
stopped.
mean, yeah, I'm trying to box.
I'm getting destroyed.
I'm trying to box.
This man took years of classes. I'm just over here like,
Absolute zero boxing experience. I have no boxing experience,
like
but I think it'd be fun.
I feel like I can box a little. Not good. I know it won't be good.
I mean, like,
But like,
It's-
I feel like I can get a hit in
it's
it
an
too.
anime debate boxing match.
Exactly.
Like, how good is the boxing
Yeah.
supposed to be? But I think that'd
They
be
just
fun.
pull up KSI out of nowhere. He's like, Naruto's better.
Just haymakers out of nowhere. You're just like, wait.
Did you ever see the Jinxie boxing tournament?
No, I never watched. I haven't
No?
watched any of the actual boxing things.
So
like, I know they do like chess boxing.
yeah, a whole bunch of like 06 players did boxing,
Mhm.
and Jinxie was so funny because he is like a little like on the spectrum a little bit, you know. So like the way he boxes, he was loading them up, bro. He was like back here trying to do like uppercuts and stuff, but he hit a few and it was really funny. You should watch him.
Hey, whatever works.
It was a funny experience. Anyways, let's get into the yap.
Yeah.
What would you like to start with?
What did you think of this Tower of God episode?
Action starting.
Okay.
So
Uh-huh.
now we're gonna see the individual fights and whatever.
Did you like the action?
I did so far.
Okay. I thought it was okay.
I liked the one I liked the most
Mhm.
is the Devil of the Right Arm and
The dude with the sword.
guy. Yeah,
He's sick. I like him.
that's my favorite so far. But obviously we're gonna see some way stronger things happening.
Right. So that's the thing is like when it comes to the action, and actually, someone in our Discord started telling us like that it would be more interesting if we started talking about where we kind of like the groundwork for how we rate things. And I started thinking about it more, and it's like Tower of God kind of fits a power struggle niche, or like I guess like a power fantasy, right? So like Bomb is this incredibly overpowered character. We don't know the depths of his power yet, because the one time we got to see the depths of his power, it got like kind of skewed because then he like stopped fighting Mizuno to go save somebody.
But you also see him; he's like running back to the hotel and he's just one-shotting people as
Right,
he
but
goes.
that's what I'm saying. Like we haven't
It's
seen
like-
the depths of Bomb's power yet. So it's like it's a power fantasy, right? But there's a story involved in it. But I feel like my thing about it is like it doesn't hold up as strongly as some of the other power fantasies that we've seen, like Solo Leveling. Solo Leveling's fantastic,
So
right?
good.
And
2025.
and that's is it?
That's all. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was coming sooner. All right, whatever. But
I mean,
but that's
we're a few months away, you know.
Right. But that's the thing is like as we get like further and further along in Solo Leveling, you're gonna start seeing like the gap in
Yeah.
power between Sun Jin Woo and all of the other characters, right?
Yeah.
And it feels like Solo Leveling just does the power fantasy a bit better.
Yeah. Of course
So
it
it's
does.
like I also don't think that Solo Leveling is like the peak of power fantasies,
No.
but I think it does a fantastic job.
Yeah, no, they do a good job.
Right. So I think the action in Solo Leveling just draws me in so much more because of how well of a job it does. So it's like the action for this one when they were playing the game, and Bomb is just running through doing it to people.
Like just
I think it was cool. I think it was cool, but I think that's the reason why it doesn't draw me in as much.
yeah. I mean, I feel like if you match Bomb up against like Mazzino again, but like have like no limitations, that'd be a good way of knowing like.
Yeah, well, that's. I feel like
Yeah.
we would get to see like the upper levels. Of
Oh,
Bomb
dude,
Squad.
that'd
Oh,
be
you
an
were
insane
absolutely right. From last video, where you were talking about Dorsey versus Bomb,
Dude, I told you.
when she pulls up.
She one
But
shots the
thing is-
robot too.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I told you that was gonna
That
happen
was
too.
crazy.
I said yeah. That's like
That was crazy.
That's chump
But
change.
like, it wasn't as much in Dorsey versus Bomb as much as it was like in Dorsey trying to kill Bomb and Bomb just kind of like retreating the whole time.
Yeah.
But that was cool. So like,
I feel like we're gonna
they
go back to
tease
it.
the
We're gonna go
idea
back
of
to
a
it.
battle between
They're
those two,
gonna.
which I like.
She's gonna pull back up.
Well, like she also started to like at the end of that like interaction, she was kind of just like
Is that
he
that
kind
bad?
of reminded me of nah.
Yeah.
So, but like they kind of like flirted with that idea, which I like. I like
And
that.
we
That
also
was cool.
see they did flirt back in the
Yeah,
season.
they had a little moment.
He's like, yeah,
They had a little
you know, if you
moment.
pass, I'll take you on a date.
Yeah, and she's like, found you outside without Rachel.
Yeah.
No, that was so like it. This episode I think was good. It was nice from the build up that we've had. It felt like there were some nice
So-
payoffs in it.
At the end of the episode, when Bam stops Anak and what's that guy's name? Cone's the cousin.
Ran?
Ran?
I think his name's like Ran or something.
Yeah, him.
He's sick. I like
He
him.
is sick. But we see like 2 gunshots go off and the screen's black.
Mhm.
So we don't know what happened there. Maybe Bam just sent them both to the ship. Maybe they shot each other. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
two shots went off.
Yeah, they could have been just warning shots, just shooting in front of them to kind of just be like, kind of put like a
I don't see
like a
that.
metaphorical barrier. To be
I
fair,
don't see that.
I don't see him shooting them as the thing.
But with like light bullets to send them to the
Oh,
ship.
that's very possible.
Like I can see Bam doing that.
That is possible.
He's not shooting them to get them at the game.
I don't think so.
Because it's 2 people he
Right, those are
likes.
his teammates.
Yeah.
Those are teammates for him.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I agree. I don't think he's sending them out. But this episode was okay.
It was.
It was pretty
I think
solid.
I think we'll see a lot more action, a lot more better fights coming. So we'll just have to wait till Sunday and see.
Yeah.
What else happened in this episode? Is there anything else you want to talk about?
It was primarily an action-packed episode. It was a good episode.
was.
I do love seeing Kun flex.
Dude,
Every time he flexes, it's a hype moment for me
dude.
because he never feels like a
And
fraud.
you know what? He also kind of pushes Wang Nan to like better himself. So we're actually seeing Wang like
Well,
I'm seeing him do stuff.
We saw him in an action sequence.
Yeah.
And it wasn't as much like an action sequence, but he kind of like snuck up on people,
yeah.
and he showed that he's capable.
Yeah.
And I was like,
I
okay,
feel like Cohen brings out that
it's very
a good
possible.
side of him.
It's very possible.
because Coon is just playing mind games with them the whole time.
Yeah.
But for the better.
Mm-hmm.
Because Coon knows what's gonna happen. He doesn't know what's gonna happen, but he is like a viable nature right now. So
Yeah. Absolutely.
I can, yeah, I think at the end of it he'll do good. What else in this episode? Are we missing anything? think we have
So
everything.
my main issue with this is it doesn't feel like there's a clear antagonist,
I think right now it's just like
which
Frog.
is fine. I mean, yes, but
Like, there's no
even
clear
then, that
antagonist
feels
to
that feels
Bam.
right.
Like we
So,
don't know who's.
That's
like,
the thing. It's like, what are they fighting against? We know what they're fighting towards. They're trying to get to the workshop battle, and they're kind of going through these games to get there. But it doesn't feel like there's an antagonist that they're going after, right? Like Oshinoko,
Yeah.
right? They do a fantastic job of creating a mysterious antagonist where you like, it's,
Yeah, we don't know who it is.
we don't know who it is, but we know
There's
what
someone.
Aqua's looking for.
Yeah.
So it's like it's interesting. Like even in the situation where there's a mysterious like antagonist, I feel like there's a certain way that could be done.
Yeah, you always feel like, oh, is this gonna be the guy? Is this gonna be the guy?
Right, because like Fug is just an entity.
Yeah.
Right. And I think having an entity or an organization as the main antagonist, I think is a really cool situation. We've seen great situations like
Yeah.
that. Like the Akatsuki was a fantastic one.
Akatsuki
The
was
Phantom
dope.
Troop is a great one.
Yeah.
So we've seen situations where that could be really good, but I think Thug has too many questions.
Yeah.
Right,
We
where it's
don't
like
really know.
are they bad because they want to overthrow the system? So that seems like that would be bad, but we don't know enough about Thug to know whether they're
Yeah, that is true.
bad or not. Everyone just kind of goes,
And-
ugh.
We probably won't even know until
I don't think we're gonna know.
25.
I was gonna say I don't think we're gonna know for a good minute.
Yeah. So let's go on to Oshinoko.
Oshinoko.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
finished the whole season. It's pretty good.
I got
mean,
one episode left.
Yeah, I mean, you're not missing much. They just do the concert.
Hey.
Aqua's there doing his little like light routine, bro.
I thought it was great. The kind of the juxtaposition for like it made me realize, and I heard this also. Someone mentioned this. I'm not sure if I was talking to someone in Discord about this, but they mentioned like there's so much content that talks about like media and what it's like being inside the industry that it almost makes you kind of forget that this is kind of essentially a mystery. Like it's a detective novel of Aqua trying to figure out who offed his mother, right? So, but like it makes you forget, but it's because it's so well written and it really draws you into all of the other aspects of it.
Yeah, I agree on that. But also like I like when he dressed up as a peon.
Yeah.
They also like kind of like foreshadowed that and like she's like he's not as muscular as he.
Well, that's the thing. Anytime
know?
you introduce a character with a mask, you have to think like it's going to be someone that we recognize or
Yeah.
someone that we know underneath there.
You know what I thought? I thought, oh, like Aqua's been peon this whole time. That would have been so funny to see.
I thought that would have been funny.
Like if he had his own channel,
And
he was
then
just
when they
making all that.
and then well that's the thing. And then they were talking about how Payon they were like, oh, I thought he'd be like bigger.
Yeah.
But they're like, but he's got kind of like the same build as Aqua. And I was like, well,
It's Aqua.
well, we know what it is now.
Yeah.
Great character. Great character. Really fun character.
It's funny knowing that like Aqua had to like put on the voice. Oh, hey guys, like he has to hate
I
that.
also like that there
has
was
to
kind
hate
of like a wholesome moment of kind of like Payon kind of like encouraging Aqua. Where Aqua's like, I don't know how you do this, man. And he's just like, you're doing great. And it was like it felt very wholesome and very uplifting for Aqua, which was cool.
Which, oh, actually, I don't think you. In the last, in the last episode, I think it's the last episode. We get to see the next acting gig that comes about. Did you see that?
For
Rick?
Aqua?
For everyone.
No.
So they're doing a reenactment, like a live action of an anime.
Okay.
Aqua's gonna be in it.
Uh-huh.
His pretend girlfriend's gonna be in it.
Okay. The
almost
one that
does-
is basically I when she acts.
Yes.
Okay.
Kana is gonna be in it.
Okay.
That's all I know for now. That's all they teased. But I'm pretty sure like a bunch of people they know will
Right.
be in it. And it's like Aqua will be a character, and Kana and the girl that almost offed herself, like fight for Aqua's love in the anime.
I see. But it's
And they both like Aqua.
but it's not
you
going
know
to
what I'm
be
saying?
just
Yeah,
the movie.
exactly.
Right.
So they like they're going back and forth, they're talking, whatever. But she actually says like Kana is like always up to her from like when she was little to now. Because they used to know each other, the girls.
Oh,
yeah.
the two girls knew each other.
So Kana was always above her.
Oh.
Always getting the gigs that she wanted to get. You'll see it in the episode. But,
That's interesting.
yeah, and that's where it ends off basically. So I guess next season we get to see a live action. And it includes the theater that he's trying to investigate.
I see. The group that
Yeah.
he got told about.
Yeah. So that it all lines up with himself. So we'll probably see this guy, the leader of it, see if it has any connection to AI's death, and we'll go from there. I think it'll be a good season coming up.
I agree. I think that'll be fun.
What else? Did you watch Blue Lock? Of course you didn't. I did.
No.
I did.
Not a big Blue Lock enjoyer.
I like Blue Lock. I do.
I have heard mixed things about the animation of Blue Lock this season. I've heard it's
actually-
starting to go down a little bit.
Maybe down a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe, cause like in the first season you got to see like the animations of like people like locking in, puzzle pieces flying everywhere, you know. So I guess so, but we're only 2 episodes in.
Okay, that's fair.
So the first episode had no action.
Right, but I feel like the issue is like the animation for Blue Lock is kind of what sold everyone on it.
Yeah, that's what I liked about it.
Right, the animation was great in season 1. I didn't drop it because the animation was bad. I dropped it because it could not hold my interest.
Okay. Well, I feel like people have to give it like 1 or 2 more episodes.
Okay.
Cause like the second episode is basically the first game has started.
Okay.
So it's Izugi is playing in the first game,
Right.
and everyone's scoring but him.
Have you watched any other sports animes?
Yeah, we already went through this. Kuroko's
Okay,
basket.
so you okay.
Uh,
Okay. Now-
volleyball one.
Haikyuu.
Yeah. I've
So
watched-
like where would you put Blue Lock amongst those?
are we talking like animation wise or just overall?
Your overall.
Overall, wow. Blue Lock for me is definitely up there.
Okay.
I think number 1. I like Kuroko's basket.
I would agree there.
I think I
love
put that as 1.
Yeah.
2 would probably. I think Blue Lock.
Really?
Then
Over Haikyuu.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Haikyuu is very good though.
Right.
Like they're all like really close to each other.
What do you think? What do you think puts Blue Lock over Haikyuu, but like under Kuriko's?
I feel like for me, like volleyball is good and all,
Mm-hmm.
and like yeah, he does evolve throughout it, but like soccer is just better.
Okay, so you prefer the sport of soccer
Yeah.
over volleyball. Okay. That's fair.
Don't get me wrong, like the volleyball and the like what they do for that anime is very good.
Right.
Like I sit there and I watch it. It's not like I dislike volleyball. I just feel like Blue Lock is better to me.
I mean, you're allowed to have a preference.
Yeah.
You're allowed to have a preference. Okay. No, so I get that. I guess. I think the characters for Blue Lock, from what I've seen, seem very unique.
Well,
That's one thing that I do like about it, but I think.
they're unique and I'm sorry.
No, you're
but
fine.
In this episode, I just realized we're seeing people that like have had no screen time.
Okay.
Like people that just pop out and I'm like, where are these people coming from? Which is fine, because we're in Izugi's point of view. But it's like half the people there, more than half the people there, are like unknown to Izugi.
Did you see any of these people in season 1?
No.
Oh, so these are just new characters.
Yeah, but they've been in Blue Lock.
I see.
Since day
okay.
one.
Well, that could be what's kind of driving people away.
Yeah.
Is that like aside from a handful of characters that we met in season 1, it's just a new cast.
Yeah. But don't get me wrong, it's like it's all strong people.
Right.
They're all strong because they made it this far.
Well, that's the thing. Is like I've never heard the complaints were never that it feels like it's all easy, right? Everyone seems like they know their stuff. Everyone's strong in Blue Lock.
Yeah. And I can't wait for. I know Izugi's about to lock in though.
That's what he does.
He's about to lock in and like take control, but like right now he can't do that. Like he's like a side character to them at this moment. Like no one's looking at him, but he's gonna lock in. Even Chiguri is on the other team. This last one.
Speed one.
Yeah, he scored a goal too. He's like, what's going on? Why can't I score?
Mr. I got injured and now I'm back.
Yeah, like, oh, my knee? Yeah, if it breaks, I'll play. Like,
I do like the that's the one of the few things I do remember about Blue Lock is just like the animation of like all of the chains around
Dude,
his like knee. And I was
first
like,
season
that's
animation
very
was
unique.
so gas.
Right,
So gas.
right. The animation was very good. I did appreciate the animation.
They still have some animation, but I don't think it's as good as season 1. But then again, I'm only halfway through the first game. You know what I'm saying? So
It's fair.
they do have some good animations of like the other team. It's called the assassin and the ninja. It's like
Okay.
the team captains for the other team.
Okay.
So like the assassin is like doing assassin things, and then just like scooting through everybody. Not assassin things.
Running
not,
up
like,
behind
slicing.
people, just stack.
But yeah, they make a good duo.
Interesting.
And
I
it's
mean, it
like-
makes sense.
And it's like Rin and the other guy for Izuki's team. They are not like they're not like
Not working together.
yeah. So Izuki's gonna have to lock in and take advantage, like how he did with Barrow, and like take control and like make him evolve in his way.
So many people love Barrow.
He's gas.
Is he? Where is he for you? Is he like in your top 3?
If I had a top 3, top 3 would be like Nagi's gas.
I had a whole movie about him. I hope he's gas.
He's gas. I don't know if Izuki's in my top 3.
Really?
Not right now. Not as he is now. I mean, obviously he's gas. But I think Bao would be top 3 for me.
Really?
Yeah, I think he could be up there. I might be missing some characters, but I think Bao is up there. He's up there. Nagi. I'm gonna do Izuki, yeah.
The
Yeah.
main one that I remember that I really liked was Bachiro.
Oh yeah, the juggling guy. Yeah, no, he's gas. Yeah, I was forgetting about him.
Yeah, I like him.
He is gas.
Okay. So what do you think, compared from episode 1 of season 2 to episode 2? What do you think?
It's picking up.
Okay, so you think
the
episode
first-
2 is better than
Obviously,
the initial
because now we
story
get to
so
see.
Okay.
People watch Blue Lock because they want to see the game. You know, like they want to. They don't. I feel like people
Don't
don't
know
really.
if that's true is the thing. Otherwise, you wouldn't have as many people dropping it.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like they do have some like too much of not game time.
Okay.
That's maybe why people are like eh.
Right.
But like this season, we don't know how it's gonna play out. We're in the first game. I don't know if they're gonna show every single game or just Izuki's game and then like time skip ahead and like, oh, this team won, this team won, this team won. Like but I feel like we'll see Izuki's game, Chigui's in that game. We'll see like Bachiro's game maybe Bao's. Like people from season 1, maybe we'll see their games.
Right.
See how they play out. But the other people we don't even know about, I don't know if they show those. They might just like skip through them and be like, oh, they won.
Flash forward, and just give you the scores.
Exactly.
Okay.
Um,
Seems fair.
Yeah. Overall, I am a Blue Lock fan. I do like it. I'm not gonna drop it. So see how it goes.
I mean, like, it seems like sports anime is kind of in your wheelhouse.
Oh, dude, I
of
love
things
it.
you
I
enjoy.
love it. Yeah.
I've heard iShow 21 is fantastic, although that's a bit older of an anime, but it's
Never
a
heard of it.
football one.
I don't know if I like a football one. Because it's like, what can you really do in football? Like as an anime.
I mean, like, the thing is,
Besides
I would
running
have,
and
I
catching,
originally,
maybe like a 6-man pitch.
would have made the same argument about volleyball.
Yeah, but it's still like you have a little short guy jumping twice as high as he should be.
And that's the thing, it's like, that would not be a selling point for me. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Where it's like the cool spikes, sick, right? But
Yeah,
like,
sick. And
originally I would have been like, I can only see a cool spike animated so many times before I get bored.
Yeah. I mean, they did a good job of doing it.
I've heard iShow 21 is phenomenal.
Maybe I'll check it out.
I would recommend it since like sports are in like your wheelhouse. I think that'd be a fun one for you.
I still think we should make a Ultimate Frisbee anime.
I think an Ultimate
do.
Frisbee one would be great.
I think it would be so sick. We need to get the funds. Go to my GoFundMe. No.
Oh,
I'm dying.
this man's dying from his own joke.
Yeah. No, I think it would be gas.
Let's go.
Because we play it, so we know like how to like set it up. You
I
know?
do think that'd be good.
What else? I feel like I saw an anime. I would like to us for maybe check it out. You ever heard of Devil May Cry?
Devil May Cry, baby. Or Devil May Cry.
Just Devil.
Oh,
May
just
Cry.
DMC. Oh, I'm thinking of Devil Man Cry, baby.
I saw a whole bunch of lists of stuff coming to 2025, like Windbreaker, Soul
DMC's
Leveling,
cool. Devil May Cry's cool.
Goji's Past, and Infinity Castle, all 2025 stuff.
There's a Gojo's Past movie coming out.
Yeah, it says 2025.
That's very interesting.
We get Solo Leveling in January.
Ooh, Sakamoto Days.
And Sakamoto Days.
Sakamoto Days.
Yeah, so
I'm so excited for Sakamoto Days.
I saw that.
We gonna be talking about Sakamoto Days when it comes out.
Yeah.
For sure.
I have to watch it. I might check it out, see if I
Sure.
like it.
For sure, absolutely. Taru Sakamoto.
What else do we have?
Giga Chad.
Wow, it's so different. We're recording on a Thursday, usually on Mondays. If you guys seen this, it might not be out on Friday, maybe Saturday, Sunday. But you know, whatever. It is what it is. Make sure you guys comment, like, subscribe, put the noties on. Check out the Discord. It's in the description or in the channel bio.
It's in our channel
I
bio.
I might throw it in the description as well if you guys
Sounds
want to
good.
check it out. And just have a great week. See you guys. Peace.